Good evening. Welcome to Current Affairs. Let's get started with today's topics. Let me open the document for you. Kindly have a look at this. So here is the document. Now, first one, which of the following ministry launched Spice Plus web form? Which of the following ministry has launched Spice Plus web form? Very important one. What is the importance of this? I am going to explain you now. But let's look at the correct answer. If you look at the options, it is Ministry of Women and Child Development, or Ministry of Corporate Affairs, or Ministry of Home Affairs, or Ministry of Defense. Very important one. And the answer is option B, that is Ministry of Corporate Affairs. So what exactly is this? Let's have a look at this. All are important points on the screen. You may please have a look at this. Now, as a part of Government of India's ease of doing business, kindly recollect all the points regarding ease of doing business. Many times we have discussed both in our classes and also in current affairs. So this is a part of Government of India's ease of doing initiatives. The Ministry of Corporate Affairs has notified a new web form christened Spice Plus. Kindly remember, so this is pronounced as Spice Plus, and it replaces the existing Spice form. So now it is Spice Plus. And Spice Plus would be an integrated web form. For what? It would offer 10 services by 3 central government ministries. Look at this. It would offer 10 services by 3 central government ministries and departments. So the ministries are Ministry of Corporate Affairs, Ministry of Labor, and Ministry of and the Department of Revenue in the Ministry of Finance. Plus one state government is taking part, that is Maharashtra. So if you look at this one, so you are coming across with the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, Ministry of Labor, followed by Department of Revenue under the Ministry of Finance, plus Maharashtra government. But what is the advantage of this? The advantage is this: it aims to save many procedures, time, and cost for starting a business in India, and would be applicable for all new company incorporations. Basically, what happens, in order to go for a startup, in order to start a new venture, on the name of permissions, lots of time is getting wasted. When time is getting wasted, that will also definitely leads to the wastage of money. So now you need to show a solution for this. You have to resolve this. Clear? And this new web form would facilitate on-screen filling and real-time data validation for the seamless incorporation of the companies. Meaning, so this will be done at the earliest, and the permissions are granted at the earliest. That will be leading to the quicker beginning of the industries. Next, Exercise Sampriti is the name of a joint military exercise between India and which country? Very important one. And like this, we have discussed many these type of exercises, and one such kind is Exercise Sampriti. This is a joint military exercise between India and Nepal, Bangladesh, Bhutan, or Sri Lanka. Option B is the answer, that is Bangladesh. Right? So kindly remember this one. Next, another very important one. In India, the Excise Day is observed on. The Central Excise Day is observed on January 16th, February 24th, December 17th, or June 30th, and the answer is February 24th. Very, very, very important one. And what is the significance of this particular day? I would like to show you now. Look at this. Every year, every year, on February 24th, the Central Excise Day is being celebrated by Central Board of Excise and Customs all over India. And this day is celebrated to commemorate the legislation of Central Excise and Salt Act, and it happened on 24th February 1944. So to commemorate that particular day, February 24th is celebrated as this particular, the day of Central Excise Day. Please remember this. So these are all the various types of questions that are asked in the examination. Another very important one, you may be aware of this one because we have already discussed this in the earlier classes. Under Pradhan Mantri Kisan Scheme, under PM Kisan Scheme, central government provides how much amount per year to all land holding farmers. Very, very, very important one. This we have discussed under our current affairs classes and also under our economy classes, right? And you may be aware of this. And the answer is option C, that is rupees 6,000. Very important one. Maybe a question at any time. Please remember this, right? And it was launched on February 24th in the year 2019. All states are implementing except West Bengal. Please remember this. Which of the following states is not implementing PM Kisan scheme? And the answer is West Bengal, right? And as far as Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samman Nidhi, that is Kisan, a central sector scheme with 100% funding from the central government. And this is being implemented by Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. Please remember this one. Which ministry is implementing PM Kisan? This is implemented by Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. Under this particular scheme, the central government transfers an amount of 6,000 rupees per year in 3 equal installments directly into the bank accounts of all landholding farmers, irrespective of the size of their land holdings. So this is very important one. Obviously, all the monies are being transferred directly into the bank accounts of the beneficiaries. So, my dear friends, very soon we are going to start a new format for current affairs. And I am going to announce that in a very short period. And I want all of you to get benefited out of that. So, what are all the details with respect to this? I am going to announce very, very soon. Thank you so much and have a good day.